another video lab of MrLopezClasses.com. This is our course of Marine Electricity, Advanced Electricity, the second course. And this is the lab dedicated to the AC and DC motors, induction motors and reversible motors. In this lab, we are going to check in a typical boat. If you have a boat in your lab, or if you have a boat in a marina or your boat, I want that you check the different type of motors in a typical medium and big boat. We are going to try to analyze this table, the table about AC and DC motors. And we are going to check the following equipments: the freshwater system, the sanitation system, the fire suppression system, the twin taps, the central hydraulic unit, and we are going to try to check the following equipments. The first one is the freshwater system. The second one is the sanitation system. Number 3, the fire suppression systems. The twin taps, the different type of twin taps. The central hydraulic unit. The windlass, the different type of windlass. The bow thrusters, and the bilge pumps. And we are going to analyze in each of those systems, if the motor for that system is AC. If it's AC, is single phase, is double phase, is three phase, is reversible, and where is the breaker to activate that motor. Okay, if that motor is DC, we are going to check if it's high current, low current, and if it's reversible, and where is the breaker. This is a big table, and we are going to try to check that table with yes, no, where it's located. For example, in the twin taps, we are going to explain in the course of auxiliary systems, there are different type of twin taps. The most common is the twin taps with flaps, with that type of pump and motor. But there are twin taps with the vertical element, the interceptors. And those twin taps could be hydraulic, pneumatic, or electricals. We are going to investigate which type of motor is used in each situation. The freshwater system in the small boats is with a freshwater pump DC. In big boats, it's with a freshwater pump AC, single phase, double phase, three phase. That's the investigation. We are going to try to check what happened. The central hydraulic unit. In our course of auxiliary system, we are going to study in details that pump, and the motor for that system is DC in some cases, or AC, double, three phase, and in some cases is reversible. The fire suppression systems, that, for example, in that big boat, that the motor for the fire suppression system, investigate if it's double phase, it's three phase, AC, or if it's DC. The windlass and the bow thrusters, they have motors. In some cases is DC, in some cases is AC, or hydraulic. All right? We are going to check, and we are going to fill that wonderful table. And after that, we are going to check a couple of motors. If you have an AC motors with the capacitors, we are going to check the capacitors. Try to use the video where I explain the procedure to check capacitors, and try to check capacitors by yourself using the multimeter in the mode farads, and you check the condition of the capacitors. And if you have a couple of AC motors or DC motors, disassemble those motors and try to replace the brushes. Where are located the brushes? And try to repair those brushes. If you have a motor that was damaged, burned, disassemble the motor and remove the rotor and the stator, and verify if it's possible send the coil of the rotor and the stator to to rewind, analyze the motor, touch the motor, try to understand the motor, both of them, AC and DC. You remember the explanation that I did about the reversible DC motors, those motors? Wonderful. Try to check with your instructors the reversible situation, for example, in bow thrusters, in windlass, DC. Okay? Try to check if you have in your boat a reversible AC motor. If not, try to review the theory about contactors and how to reverse AC motors with contactors. Yeah? This is wonderful. This is nice. Try to check the different type of motors that you have in your boat. Try to check if those motors are with brushes or no brushes. How is the excitation in each of those motors? Where is coming the signal to activate that motor? Is coming from a breaker? Is coming from a switch? What type of signal start the motor? If you have a grinder, check the motor of that grinder. This is important laboratory in order to understand the difference between AC motors and DC motors, and the difference between motors with only one sense of rotation or reversible motors with both type of rotations. And try to be familiarized with the different type of motors that you have in your boat. In some cases, in some systems, it's possible both of them. In small boats, the most common is DC motors. In bigger boats, it's more common AC motors. Okay, this is a wonderful project. The last part, the second part of this project is about the transformers. We are going to identify where is, if you have a boat, where is located the isolator transformer. And try to check if you have step-down transformers or step-up transformers in your boat. In some European boats, there are step-down transformers to reduce the voltage from 230 to 110. And you found that those step-down transformers in the cabinet of the AC current. But also there are step-down transformers in some lights, convert the AC current into a small AC current, 23 volts AC, and after that pass for small rectifiers to convert in DC or dimmer lights. Try to identify if you have in your boat step-down transformers like the ballast in some lights. There are a lot of applications with step-down transformers. Step-up is not common, it's not necessary in the majority of the marine situation, but step-down are more common. Try to identify where are located step-down transformers, because in the future you will be the technician, the engineer, the responsible for all of those elements in big boats. This is a nice project. I hope you enjoy this project, and I hope you be familiarized in the future to solve the problem. Remember that at the end of this program, of these courses, I want that you have the boat here. If you receive a phone call, you know, oh, okay, this is probably over there, it's here, he is talking about the AC, or no, he's talking about DC, the question is related with an AC motor, with a DC motor, oh no, the question is not related with that, the question is about the transformer, because you have the boat here, and you have the wiring here in your mind. This is the idea. I hope you enjoy this wonderful lab.